Hello and welcome back to Energy Scout News and Information. I'm your host, Reb Byers. In our top story today, 12 states are suing federal environmental regulators over greenhouse gas emissions from oil refineries. Now, they claim the EPA violated the Federal Clean Air Act by refusing to issue standards for controlling global warming pollution emissions from oil refineries. Venezuela now sends more than 360,000 barrels of crude oil a day to China. Now, the country plans to increase that to 500,000 barrels a day by the end of the year and 1 million barrels by 2012. Venezuela is looking to diversify its customer base away from reliance on the United States, currently its largest client. TNK BP Executive Vice President Tony Considine has resigned. Now, as BP and its partners continue to fight for control of Russia's third largest oil producer, the CEO Robert Dudley is appealing a Moscow court ruling that disqualified him from his post in Russia for 2 years. Still to come, the United States Appeals Court believes a dozen oil companies should be reimbursed. But first, let's take a look at some recent mergers and acquisitions. Covanta Holding Corporation will purchase 2 biomass energy facilities from its co-owners Ridgewood, Maine and Indec Energy Services. Arit Industries will sell oil and gas properties to Denver-based oil and gas and operating companies for $21 million. And Petro Hunter Energy Corporation has entered into a binding agreement to sell Falcon Oil and Gas and working interest in its properties in Colorado and Australia. A United States Appeals Court says Devon Energy, Anadarko Petroleum, and nearly a dozen other oil companies should be reimbursed for more than $1 billion they paid for the United States for leases to drill off the California coast. According to the court, laws passed by Congress to limit energy production near United States coastlines violated the lease terms. Producers may be trying their luck on legendary George Banks fishing ground soon. Nova Scotia Energy Minister Richard Hurlburt says fishing and oil drilling could coexist in the region. Now, he recently led a delegation to Norway to see how drilling can be conducted in environmentally sensitive areas. And finally, scientists say 1% of Australia's untapped geothermal energy could produce 26,000 years' worth of clean electricity. Australia uses coal to generate about 77% of its electricity, making hot rocks technology an attractive alternative. And now for a quick look at the industry's major leaders and laggards. Leading today is Petrobras at 1.10%, and lagging behind is Shell at negative 0.2%. And in strange news today, an annual animal calling contest? Take a look. I got nothing. And that's it for today's Energy Headlines. If you have any news from around the oil patch, be sure to contact us at EnergyScout.com. Now stay safe and don't forget to join us after Labor Day weekend for more news in the energy industry. For Energy Scout News and Information, I'm your host, Reb Byers.